Taurus, since this most recent new moon 2 weeks ago, you have been struggling with a decision. It's got you feeling a sort of nervous energy, a lot of anxiety. You do not have a clear vision of what the future might look like for you, and that's driving you at being crazy. You're a person who normally is very strong, someone who others look to for strength. You may be the rock for your family, your community, your friend group, but you're not feeling like yourself right now. That bright, abundant, generous energy is halted. And that's due to this stress of overthinking. Now, you're a smart person. You're curious. You like to see all sides of an issue or a situation, and that's admirable under normal circumstances. But I'm getting the feeling that you have just burned yourself out in an attempt to make this decision. And that's because the place that energy is coming from is a place of control, a need to control the outcome, an attempt to control the outcome. The fact of the matter is it's not within your control. That is not something you can do, which is why the advice to you is to leave it be. Actually, the High Priestess reversed, what it's telling us is that instead of going deep, instead of endlessly exploring the possibilities in this case, you need to let your heart speak. You know, you at your best would know what the answer is. You wouldn't have to be caught up in a fog, going back and forth, feeling like you're never getting anywhere. And so, additionally, I would say anything you can do to quiet your mind, to center your mind, is much needed during this full moon. Meditation, grounding, singing bowls is something I like. Take a bath, go for a walk, just sit in silence, like turn the headphones off, you know what I mean? Anything you can do to quiet your mind and still your mind, that's what you need, because only then can you really actually hear your heart. You know, your heart speaks loudly. But unfortunately, there's a lot of interference right now. So clear the air in any way you can, so that answer can come singing through. Now look at all these swords that came out of the Tarot of the She deck. Ace of Swords reversed, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, and then the Death card reversed. So this is just really reiterating the fact that your mind can be your own worst enemy right now in this case. You're conjuring up nightmares, you're conjuring up catastrophes, worst case scenarios. You're having a lot of bad ideas. And it's keeping you from the transformation that you're going to ultimately need to commit to. You can't think your way out of this. You can't think your way out of death. You can't think your way out of change. Like, those are just natural cycles of life. And so you're struggling against those, but resistance is futile. Period. So you're going to need to figure out a way to stop thinking so much and just surrender, because it's going to be what it's going to be.